We're live on the shorts feeds. What's up? What's happening, y'all? We slide into position here. Is my light a little bit dim? Is my light dim? Let's turn it up. Go ahead and get things popping on StreamYard. Yeah. Let's do it. Hang on. Are we live yet? And we are live. Salute to the tribe. What's up? What's happening? Hey, y'all, got another one. You know, look, man, I told y'all I had receipts of women changing their parameters and their requirements for a man. They are upgrading. They want something deeper than the 666. And maybe this the guys that have the 666 are getting on their nerves and they're wanting to explore different options. You guys smash that like button. No further ado, let's get right into it.
8 and 6'2". Likes to cuddle at home. Low-key super cringy. Likes old school songs. Knows how to cook. My girl, you better marry that man. He's the one. If he's anywhere between 5'8" and 6'2".
Hold up, a hot chick talking about between 5'8" and 6'2". Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's not supposed to be part of the program. It's supposed to be 6 foot and no, 6'2" and up, ain't it? Ain't that what these guys are saying online? You can't believe what they're telling you, bro. They don't even want you to be out here even giving it a shot. They're trying to put themselves in the game by talking about they want 6. Yeah. A woman wants everything, my brother. If there were 7'5" men, they would want one of those. Do you understand? They want one of every high-end luxury car. Do you understand? They want a home in every country that's nice. Do you understand? They want it all. But being realistic, this is what they will go after. Y'all got to stop listening to these influencers online telling you that women only want over 6 foot. Sure.
Likes to cuddle at home. Low-key super cringy. Likes old school songs. Knows how to cook. My girl, you better marry that man. He's the one. If he's any...
I'm telling you, man. I got one more. Not this chick. This chick right here. I gotta vet her stuff more. She's wild.
Working with him and building with him so that he gets everything and that he becomes...
Hold up. Here we go.
I would much prefer the idea of being with a man who doesn't have everything and working with him and building with him so that he gets everything and that he becomes everything he wants to be with me by his side and with me supporting and helping him. That idea is so much more attractive to me, and that idea is so much more appealing to me than me just going after a guy who already has everything, because why on earth should I feel like I deserve that? What would make me deserve that more than any other person? And that's a mindset that I think a lot of women are missing nowadays. Women, it's not about you, okay? It's about your relationship. And your relationship is about you and your partner. I would much prefer the idea.
Now, this is the exact reason why that they keep saying, I'm going to play through here in a minute again, but it's the exact reason why they say the snow bunnies are scooping up all the men. You know, she got on here, she's younger, she looked like she's in her 20s, and she's telling you what she's going to go for, and she's going to get a man in progress, so that way she can snatch him up, so that whenever he gets where he's going, he will have some kind of emotional attachment to her, and he won't want to leave her. That's what my ex-wife did. On my way up, I think I just got fired from a job when I met her. And I just found out about my kid. So I found out about my kid and I got fired from this job, which I never worry about getting other jobs. I normally get fired from like missing too many days or smarting off to a manager or something. But, she didn't need to see that I was working in that moment to see the things I had, for one, is not the kind of stuff that somebody that's unemployed or stays unemployed would have. Not gonna have a Mercedes and an Acura and a motorcycle and all that kind of stuff, Ducati. But, she also could just look at me and tell, like, I was only unemployed for like a few weeks, because you always make sure that you make friends with some manager level type of person before you leave a job. That way you can use them as a reference instead of the manager that let you go. Remember that, man. That way you end up back into a job really quickly. But she's seen the progress, she's seen the potential, right? So she got in there, started showing me, how to change my kid's diaper. I'm brand new to being a father. Just started getting my kid, half the time. and trying to go to court to get him full time, full custody. And she helped me with that, clocking my baby mom when she was posting up wild posts and anything crazy she would say, or any post that she would put up where my kid was acting up in public and she wasn't disciplining him right. Made a big binder full of it, did what she's supposed to do. And that's the reason why I married her, man. Like, I'm like, man, listen, whatever little problems that we have or whatever, I remember the stuff that she helped me out with whenever I was going through it. She used to talk to me on the phone on my way to work, man. It used to take me an hour and a half to get to work, and she'd just sit there and talk to me till she fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? As I made my way to the job, man, to take care of the family. This is the kind of stuff that these women are doing, and the sacrifices they're willing to make to be there with these guys whenever they get where they're going. And then y'all are like wondering, like, why can't we keep up? And why are they going after Becky? And I'm telling you what they're doing. I'm telling you what they're doing. Contrary to what you may believe, right? They're out here, taking black guys the same way that they be, taking some white guys they have in as a prospect. And we're not getting leftover. I don't know why y'all keep thinking we're getting the trope overweight. No, 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 no. No. There's a lot of Becky's out here talking about they want mixed kids because they want to make sure that their kids can, have kids when they grow up too. Want to blend back in a little bit for their own reasons. We don't really be caring. Everybody got their own reasons for everything, but it's about getting in there while the man is on his way up, or if he stumbled or whatever, seeing the potential in him and sticking it out and moving in a way where you provide a service for that man so we can focus on getting back to where we got to get to. Sitting there waiting at the finish line for this end product, man, it's whatever, man. Just got a comment here. You know what I'm saying? Consider giving these chance maybe if the independent woman herself, Beyonce Knowles, came out and said that the independent woman mindset is a mistake and takes it back. Yeah, let's talk about this for a second too. This woman is married. This woman has led all kind of women astray. This, I think, with what's going on with Jay-Z right now, I think she dropped Carter off her name, right? So now this woman's a fraud. This woman jumped over the country whenever it was popping. She didn't stick with R&B. She's just trying to ride waves, and then she led all these women astray while she was never would say anything crazy about her husband. I've seen videos of them where he's looked at her kind of funny and she looked like her feelings were hurt. Like, that woman got out here but again, no one made these women do it. See, whether it was Beyonce, Rihanna, whoever, these black women are looking for somebody that will be a representation of their mindset in the moment. So it wouldn't even matter if it was Beyonce. Whoever got out there, whoever they use as a plant to get out there and monetize these women's trauma, because there's this thing in a lot of black women where they have a disdain for authority. They have a disdain for black men and their authority that they automatically exude just being men. And it's almost like a replacement type of, they want to kind of replace you, and they don't like you being strong or being looked at as being strong, because in my opinion, a lot of them wanted to replace you as the strong figure in the black community. And it's not going to never happen, right? Because we live in a man's world, and as much as you would like for it to be that way, no other group of men are going to take you serious just because you bash the men, your men. It's not going to ever work that way. That's why you don't really see white women on here bashing their men too much directly. They'll say men, but they won't be like, oh, white men. Only y'all do that to drive the point home. It doesn't look good for you. It doesn't make, y'all as a group look good at all. And I understand there are women out here that don't want to be affiliated with that group of women. I got a video that I was going to do later on, but I'm going to go ahead and show it here in a second, where it's a black woman like, I don't want to be affiliated with those type of females, right? Ladies, continue to do what I'm talking about. Your boy came up with this, brought it to this niche. There's a difference between a female, a woman, and a lady. I don't care what you call a female, right? Whatever name you come up with, but make sure that you don't let people conflate. There's a difference. Make sure that you're called a woman or a lady, not a modern woman. Nah, that's another version of a leftover of a female. That's how we look at it as men. You are a woman or you are a lady. You don't need to add any extra boss in it. You're a leftover. You put all that crap on there. You're a woman or you're a lady or you're a leftover. You're a female with all kind of different titles. You know what I'm saying? You know, separate yourselves. Because I'm telling you, this balls independent addict, this craziness y'all talking is gonna go down in flames. Gonna be looked back upon in history as a flop, and you're gonna get laughed at. Leave that crap alone. I think I got one real quick from this young lady, this young black lady. Be looking for these clips, be mining for these clips, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Sending them to myself.
Spray y'all so much, but y'all be fucking with me, so here you go. Y'all bitches in the comments with the go get a man, where your man at, I got a man. Let me let you know something, babes. If you think niggas don't want me, you're highly mistaken. Secondly, I have no problem being alone. I could take breaks from niggas at any time. Y'all bitches be needing niggas. Y'all need niggas at all times because y'all mothers left y'all in the house so much when y'all was 6, 7, and 8.
Hey,
y'all are traumatized from being alone. That's why y'all stay with these niggas after they do y'all dirty. I don't need a nigga. I be wanting these fire ass niggas. That's the difference between me and y'all. Bitch had you calling so many different nigga pops. You stopped drinking soda at 9 years old, and little kids love soda because of all that sugar. Save it. Go speak to Dr. Phil. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Go seek help and get the fuck up out my comments. I ain't got no time for y'all. That's why I make the videos I make. Because there's a lot of dumb, stupid bitches and these niggas out here that they think that we all like that. Oh, no, nigga. You gonna know today, I am not like these bitches. Y'all bitches will talk about niggas, how you hate niggas, but then turn around and fake a pregnancy to keep the nigga around. You just said you didn't want him. Y'all will break up with niggas. The nigga get a new bitch. You going to his house to beat the bitch up. You just say it's a mental thing with y'all bitches. Y'all bitches is crazy. And ain't no nigga gonna categorize me in the same position as y'all dumb bitches. No, baby. I came from a 2-parent home, 30 years plus grandparents, 50 years plus married. I don't know about no broken home situation, baby. I'm very, very well put together. I really...
You hear that? She letting it be known, hey, my parents were together. My grandparents were together. She dropped some stats, right, with that. She letting it be known, I don't need all that makeup and junk or whatever whenever I step out the house, like y'all that claim that y'all are bad when you're really just hiding your insecurities behind the fake lashes, behind the makeup, behind the contour in your face, behind the wigs, right? You know what I'm saying? Behind the BBL, behind the Spanx, behind the filters, you know, like, and then what you do is you're so insecure that you got to run around with a fake ass ego and then bash everybody else that you see because, hey, listen, man, it makes you feel better if you can go after other people before they notice anything about you and your insecurities that you're hot, the mask that you're wearing, the levels of mask that y'all wear online. And then you start believing the mask that you're wearing. You start believing that you're that person with those filters, those TikTok filters. I'm on TikTok. I know a TikTok filter when I see one. Y'all faces ain't that clear. Your pores are not that small. Hell nah. You rocking these Instagram and TikTok filters on top of wearing makeup, on top of wearing fake eyelashes, on top of wearing wigs. You know what I'm saying? Fake nails. Be putting a Spanx on, right? And then still angling your body, wearing a... Look, and then make your video. Come on, man. That's a lot of the reason why a lot of these women don't want to meet y'all in person. They are a hot mess. They know they're not going to be able to have any, you know what I'm saying, be on par with this person, this character that they've built online. Right? You can look at them. Look at all these filters these women be wearing, man. Like, you can tell they're filters. They have this clown face on. You can tell it's a filter. They can't get online without that clown face. They can't get online and show their natural faces while simultaneously talking junk about dudes and then hyping themselves up. Well, I got this and I got this. You got a bunch of material crap you can't take with you. Your soul is ugly. You're hiding yourself behind all this other crap. You ain't fooling nobody. Nobody. You know what I mean? But again, wanted to get out here, let you guys see that some of these women do not want to be bundled together with these leftover women anymore. I'm hearing this term leftover woman starting to be said by women. Hence the reason why I put it in every one of my titles, because I need to know who's watching me. That way I can get my proper analytics. I need the data. So I make sure I say certain things, and I make sure that certain things are in every title or I speak, so that way I can see who is watching me. Because I feel like a lot more women watch me than I think. I think a lot more women get frustrated with the things that I say and the way that I'm moving than I think. I think you come over here and get your daily dose of a Chad that don't say what you want to hear so you can go back and make some stupid ass counter content. I know that 80% of men you don't see, and y'all have men in your DMs, and you run into men every day when you leave your house. But you're still online complaining about the stuff that I speak about and a few other men are speaking about. Not all men. Just a few other select men. That means you're watching us and you're mad because you don't qualify for us. Keep watching. Keep giving me these analytics, man. I don't need for you to jump in my comments. I don't need for you to even mention my name in your videos. You're saying enough. I used to work for the White House. You don't get that job by good looks. I pay attention to everything. Too much so. I recognize patterns too easily. Okay? So don't think that y'all are getting slick and coming up with these new criteria and whining about, oh, men want us to approach them. Have the coochie enough to say it, you know what I'm saying, with your chest and say my name. I'm one of a few men talking about you need to approach us. Say my name. You sitting around here acting like you fooling somebody. Say my name. Most of these dudes online are like, they still trying to get y'all's attention and we'll still approach you. And all of us ain't. They still trying to, and y'all ain't even looking at them. You still worried about somebody like me, the one you keep talking about that's in progress, the one that's growing, the growth you like to see, the one that can look back at his previous relationships and tell what he did wrong in those and know what he's going to do better in the next relationship. The one that's still looking for love but ain't out here being a fool for it. You're looking for those dudes. You're not fooling me. I see through everything. Why do you think I'll be so frustrated? You're sitting out here studying us so much. Why don't you reach out to somebody? You trying to find dumbass ways to make yourself known to me? I'm not looking at none of you. None of you. And men like me are not looking at you. We're building. How in the world can we be building while chasing you simultaneously? It's a full-time job chasing women. And since you're not building nothing, why don't you chase somebody? You're already chasing us. You just don't want to let it be known. You wonder why I'm frustrated. Well, I can see what you're doing and it's stupid. And then you get online and you vent your frustration, disguising it behind all this criticism. What are you criticizing? How many men you think out there are talking about women need to approach us? I'll wait. How many you think? You got too many dudes in your DMs. That's why your ego is still big. You're still getting approached everywhere you go, but you're finding a small group of men to complain about. Those are the men you like. And I'm not going to act like I don't notice it. So if you're going to study me like that, I'm going to give you something to study. And I'm going to throw you all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively. I'm going to be just having your mind everywhere. You don't know whether I'm coming or I'm going. Since you want to study and not reach out, you want to study and think you're smart enough to figure out a being like me, let's see if you can. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you got it. Right? I used to work for the White House. What do you think you're doing? I don't tell you everything that I do because I learned that in the White House. I had to sign an NDA when I left. There's stuff I know I can't even speak about that I know this government does. I can't even speak about it. Why do you think you can figure me out? Why do you think I'm low IQ like you and the guys that you normally chase? Why are you weaponizing the internet? Huh? Why do you think you can cower behind the internet instead of doing what you need to do? You keep claiming it's 2025. You guys are expecting these old dating standards. Well, then why don't you show us better than you can tell us? Approach the men you like, because we ain't approaching you. You ain't got nothing worth approaching. You talk too much. Talk way, way, way too much. You don't build nothing. You don't invent nothing. You don't protect nothing. What all that mouth for? It's supposed to be getting used for something else, but instead you're running it. You're running it. What do you think you got all that extra lip action and all that extra want to use it for? Probably bobbing on some man somewhere. Instead you running your mouth. Just running it all over the place. Man, get up out of here, dude. I'm not dealing with this crap no more. Okay? So get online and vent your frustrations. Say whatever you got to say about the small group of men that are putting out these new standards and boundaries that you just can't deal with because you think you're entitled to a Chad or Tyrone. Hey, listen, you're not. Man, I'll take a average looking woman with a banging body over any of you women that swear you got it on, man. You just the prettiest thing in the world. With all that ego, you can keep it. You've had plenty of men in and out of you. So with that gorgeous or pretty face comes a lot of soul ties. Takes 7 years to get semen up out of your body. Think about that. I don't think none of y'all been celibate for over 7 years. There's so much nut floating around up in you. Are you thinking right now? Are you talking to me? Or is it Joe, Bobby, Smith? Who knows, man? You know what I mean? Billy, Johnny, Tyrone, whoever else you've been bobbing off and sucking off and swallowing. I ain't got time for it. You know, you don't talk like you have any sense. Listen, you have men in your DMs, men on your level. I advise for you to entertain them. Getting online and whining about what select men are asking for is not helping you out. You got regular dudes confused. They don't even know. They're like, who is this guy that y'all want? Y'all know who it is y'all want, man, but y'all just don't want to say it. You don't want to say it. Oh, we want the extremely attractive dudes. You want to make it seem like it's something else. No, you want the extremely attractive, well-spoken, well-kept dudes that are going somewhere in life. Right? That's what you want. Physically attractive. Physically fit. Look like he can pound you out from behind. You know what I'm saying? And it's some origami type stuff. Stop playing. You know what I mean? You ain't fooling nobody. That's why these dudes are like, why these chicks keep watching him? What is it about him? Because they know I'm the kind of guy that's going to be slapping my dick on their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know, man. You're not supposed to know because you're not a Chad or Tyrone. You don't get to live this kind of life. For the haters out there, I ain't talking about the Soul Tribe. Y'all know how to become a Chad or Tyrone, but for the haters that are just like, oh, this Chad and Tyrone just take everything. Why are you worried about what another man is getting? What are you doing to get more? What are you doing to get more besides whining about Chad and Tyrone? I'm tired of hearing it, man. Get off they dick. Figure out some way to get more women. Stop crying. You crying about it ain't gonna make women want you more. It's not going to work. Females and real ones out there, real dudes. Hey, make a distinction right now between these dudes that are getting at it, getting after it, and trying to become something, and the ones that are just whining about other men. Just whining about their disadvantages. Just whining. You know, separate the two. We're not the same. We're not the same. But anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all up, man. You guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. Plenty of live streams coming. I'm gonna go work out for a little bit, man. You know, vent a little bit, my frustrations on these weights, and then go for a walk, and then get back on here and we'll do something. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.
In this game,
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe over here in the short.
you gotta have that dog.